Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, a poacher and a winger, all in one. Oh, and don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. No, he's not getting his way this time. South Korea, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Lee Kang-in, driving on and making good progress. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barida. Over to the right flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Son Heung-min.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Socek. That's the reader. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Knocks it out wide. Lofted in.
Well played and well cleared.
Son Heung-min. Oh, that's well spotted. Socek. And it's gone back to the keeper. Barida. And Jurasek looking for options for movement, and that is not getting there. Kim Min-jae. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barida looking for the run. Jurasek. Good ball, good take. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Schick. Played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's had it taken off him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it into space. That's tidy. Chance to deliver. Socek. And the counter is on. Sufal. That's the reader. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Jurasek gets on his bike and on the move. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So what can they make of this? Sufal. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Jurasek. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. Long ball upfield. Sufal. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. He has found the... And the shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
South Korea have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So off we go again.
South Korea can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Sufal. It's a searching pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barida. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Socek. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Schick. He's on it, can he get away? Tries to pass it. Chance! It's a goal! The Czech Republic are level! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So they have it all to do again.
The Czech Republic really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens. South Korea really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Kim Min-jae. And here's Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. Schick.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Barida. And Jurasek. And it's Souček. Great vision. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lee Kang-in. Can he get on the end of this? It's Son Heung-min! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Passing nice. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, they can break here. Souček. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Souček. Barida. This is a promising build-up. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Number 10, coming on the field, number 22, number 5.
That's a super give and go.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Threads one in, and he was alert to it. Souček.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
And he's forced to go back. Oh, can he get onto this? Spread neatly. Sofal got a long way forward to join the attack. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's there to get it away. But they've got it again. Deftly away. Souček did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution in progress.
Spread out to the left. And it's played in. Oh, diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Oh, good-looking ball. Jurasek. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
There will be 3
Added time
minutes
going up
added
here,
time.
it's 3 minutes. He's in a great position here. Drives it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And this is Son Heung-min. And here's Lee Kang-in. Quality ball. Now he's off and running. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. It is the long road home. They needed to win. They failed to win. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, time for the anthems. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So that's got things underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Son Heung-min. That is good progress on the left. That is ended up in no man's land. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Referee has just said play on. Shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min turns back here, probably the best option. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Schick, looking for the run, delivers with whip, and that has been cleared. Son Heung-min. And back to the keeper they go. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Lee Kang-in is behind this one. And so we have the first set piece of the game. And the shot! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
And here's Schick. And he's picked out the run. And it's Souček. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Jurasek. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's a cute ball. Played out towards the right wing. Son Heung-min absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Schick.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good running, strong. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And a header! But he's left disappointed.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
This looks promising. Quick look, then plays it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lee Kang-in receives it in a good position here. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Jurasek. Souček. And the keeper's got it again. Chance here to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely spread. He has found the way through. And he welcomes it in. Son Heung-min.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thinks about the shot. So no... There's the shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
South Korea have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Jurasek picks it up out wide. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
South Korea are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution.
So let's get the ball rolling. South Korea currently ahead by the smallest of margins. No way through there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And here's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lojek. Barida.
South Korea have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, it's come loose. And the counter is on. Lojek. Spread it left. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Nice bit of trickery. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Showing good feet. And it's been hooked away. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And the shot's on here. He's had a shot! Deftly away. And he's gone backward. A real chance! He won't be happy with that one. Son Heung-min. Pressure coming in from all directions. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better. Lee Kang-in really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
This is a promising build-up. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries one from range. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Lee Kang-in with the short one. Lovely feet. He's in a great position here. And this is some chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
South Korea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Jurasek, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution for South Korea, number 8. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Driving forward, can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
So their fourth corner of the game. That's really well cleared. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can spring out of defence. South Korea can consider themselves just about safe now. He's in plenty of space here. Can he latch on to this? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. The Czech Republic are looking to go forward now. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lee Kang-in can see things others simply cannot.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Distributed tidily. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Garida. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. South Korea have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
South Korea can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real...
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your... Gerrard! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Como have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
And it's Arda Güler. That's a delicate pass.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Pepe. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Adriano. And here's Gerrard. And the shot! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gerrard. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Thiago, good strong midfield running here. That's put paid to the danger. And that's been won straight back. Thiago, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack, takes a shot!
Como really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Terrific effort! It's a goal! Right back in the game! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Turkey cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that has been cleared. Como with the corner, there first. Hazard goes short. Shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Goulet. Kukçu. Yildiz chasing after it. And here's Çalhanoğlu. And it's Yüksek. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries a deft little ball. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Didn't quite work for him. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Thiago. And it's Rijkaard. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
No way he was going to let him past. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Thiago. No way through, so back it comes. Tries a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Como have their second corner now. Hazard with the short one. Turkey are looking to go forward now. And it's Gerrard. And this is Count. Como. Count! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Azar. Gerrard looking for the chance to skin one in from range. Threads one in. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! In he goes again. Relentless. Just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. Back on the way then. And here's Goulet. Çelik receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Kukçu. And Demiral. Yüksek. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Como are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Como are having a ball here. He's had it taken off him. Thiago.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Roberto Carlos, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Pepe. And it's Thuram. Thuram. Pepe. Thiago. Pepe. Not the most convincing of passes. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Turkey get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Thuram. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Here's Roberto Carlos. Thuram. And it's Kaut. It's a good run down the right. Gerrard looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Aktürkoğlu might well be in for...
Shapes to shoot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Adriano. That's tidy. Now he's running. He's had a shot! Could be danger here. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Como are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Yildiz. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Como can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Kaut being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Opts for safety. Aktürkoğlu. Çelik picks it up out wide. Çelik tries a cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Adriano. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Adriano. Goulet. Now this could be a chance. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Back to Kolu. And it's Celik. Now it's Goulet. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
And they've got rid. Looking for the run. Messi. He's having a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Opts to play it back. He's having a pop! Oh, there was plenty on that. Now it's Yildiz. Now it's Goulet. Can he get it through? He's onside! Oh, great leap! And no mistake. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Gol per la Turchia. Numero 10.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Musiala. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gross. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going forward. And that's really well manoeuvred.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, takes a shot! Goal, France! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gross. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitz, and here's Gross. Gross really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's the chance to counter. Musiala, he's got away. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Sane is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Threads one in. Cherki. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Oh, he's burst. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
5 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He's found the shot at goal! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
France find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Havertz. Can he get on the end of this? Sane with the cross. France have hit a quick-fire double here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Musiala. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Gross. Goretzka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thinks one through. Defending of the desperate variety.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely bit of skill. Wirtz. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's gone direct here. Now he's off and running. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, and the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
France looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3.
Hello, attendees. This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
So we're off again. Cantona. Now it's Mbappe. Applies the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Thuram. That's a super give and go. Oh, that's superb. Cantona. Sane. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lovely passing, lovely movement. Goes for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Could be danger here. No foul, says the referee. Wirtz to Havertz. And he cuts out the supply. Gross. Goretzka. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Havertz running. Havertz! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Guendouzi has created one goal already. Now it's Mbappe. France gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post. And here's Cantona. He's in a good position here, showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has not gone well. Gross, played into space. Sané is wide and looking to get onto this. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Upamecano, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. France are down to 10 men. Sané ready to try one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Sané! Oh, crossbar! And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played. Musiala looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Silvestre drives forward on the overlap. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Musiala running with the ball. Raul. No, it's come to nothing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Sané. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No way through there. Gross. Goretzka. That's good vision. And this is Sané. He is through here. Quality ball. And it's Guendouzi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. France are closing in on a comfortable win. And here's Cantona. Goretzka. Wirtz. Just 5 minutes left. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender...
Oh, he's having a go! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Gross. Maignan.
Minutes has been indicated.
Guendouzi. And we're done. France have done it. The perfect outcome in
Please
this
turn your
most
attention
pressured
to
of
the screen
games.
for information provided by the local
So what do you
police.
take away from it all, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it just skips past his... It's Asa! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Thiago. Nicely spread. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Shevchenko. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Como with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Couch. Now, can they get him away? Chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pacho. And he is dashing away. Oh, good take in a good area. That's the keeper's ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Gerrard. Plays the return pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. Yamal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that has been cleared. Como are looking to go forward now. Now it's Couch. Gerrard. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Bruno Guimaraes. Serginho. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saka. Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ball comes in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Saka. Pacho. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Thiago, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Shevchenko. Saka. Adriano. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. He's picked his way through. This looks... He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Thiago. It's Thiago! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Adriano. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Count.
There will be
Serginho.
1 minute added time.
And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal has got himself a free kick. Saka. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Yamal.
The second period is on the
Coming
way.
on the field is
Como
number 10,
clearly have been the
Messi.
better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Darwin. Well, that has not gone well. Closing in on goal. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Shevchenko goes short. And here's Shevchenko. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Boca's Docklands. Things already rolling. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Doué. Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up. And you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
That smoking is only permitted in designated areas.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Port have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that? It's Figo! Frustratingly close. No, he's not getting his way this time. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Gerrard. So Dida between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy. For me, there was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Makaleli. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Couch. Couch ventures forward. Driving forward. Cute ball. Decent chance! That's another chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Makaleli. It's Cruyff. Now it's Figo. Gerrard. Thiago. Makaleli. Ibrahimovic. Cafu. That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Couch. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Thiago. And this is Adriano. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Figo, and he's managed to get free. Cafu. Makaleli. There he goes, and the shot! And he hits the net! And again they hit the front! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 26 minutes is number 9, Makelele! Makelele! Makelele!
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He has found the way through. Yep, it's a corner. Como with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. 15 minutes till half-time. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Figo. Knocks it into space. Now it's Kaut. He's got away. Como are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Pick shot at goal! Now who's Hazard? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a good run he's making there. Figo crosses.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Kaut. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good. It's Ibrahimovic!
Added time.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Figo. Cruyff. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we get things going again.
Como can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Makaleli. Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Como have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Azar. And that was nowhere near his best. Rijkaard. Pepe cuts it out. Kaut. Cruyff. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Figo!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, good climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Port have their second corner now. Figo plays it short. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cafu really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Quality ball. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Figo. Oh, that's great chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again. It's loose now, and he's following up. It's in! And this is getting better and better. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
So we have movement on both benches. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Johan Cruyff coming on the field, number 7.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Number 32, Tevez. Number 18, George Best. Number 25, Bullet.
Driving on and making good
Substitution in
progress. Como do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tevez. Best. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Port are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Port visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Well-timed, excellent interception. Como do have a chance to counter here. Bullet. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Port have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Rijkaard. And he shoots! Now it's Hullet. Cantona.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. Great vision.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Good take, and is he in? Can he finish? And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
George Best.
Port are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bullet. Oh, good spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. Adriano is looking wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's picked his way through. Makaleli. Cristiano Ronaldo. Best. Oh no, what has happened here? Best. And he's running through. Oh, good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is...
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that...